Now, another exercise that I picked up along the way is this one. You know this one. All right. If I want to improve my time, there's a couple of different ways to do it. I can work with a click. I can do all that kind of stuff. I can play the metronome a lot. But at the end of the day, if the metronome's not there, what do I have? Well, I've got me without my crutch, right? Okay. So one of the ways that you can tune your inner clock is to pay attention to really good time and understand how you're interpreting it. So what we do is this. Okay. So there's your metronome. It's at 90 beats per minute. I just want to tune the clock, so this is what we do. Clap with it. Once you've got it buried and you can't hear it anymore, you're right on the money. That's where you need to be. Keep it there for 30 seconds and then go to 85. Clap there. Cool. Felt yourselves kind of pull away and then come back and then, you guys feel that? All right, incredibly natural. Everybody does it. I mean, this thing's perfect. We're humans. We're not perfect. That's the way it works. Okay, so from 85, again, 90 is my median tempo. I want to take it down to 85 and I want to go up to 95. We're going to increase and decrease 5 minutes every time. 5 minutes. 5 beats per minute every time. So here's 95. 3, 4. There you go. Yes. All right. So all of a sudden you heard ta-da, 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 and then it came back in and it was all one unison thing. That's what you're looking for. So from 95 we go down to 80, and then from 80 we go up to 100, and then to 75, and then to 105. And eventually you're at 60 and 120, which is a gigantic gap. But you're able to feel all the space in between, and you're tuning your inner clock. This also helps in a very practical sense. How many of you guys have played in a band and the guitar player starts the tune and it's too fast? And they look at you like it's your fault. Dude, what are you doing? It's like, I don't know, I didn't start the song. Guy. Anyway. So this way, you'll hear the tempo that they put it in and you'll stay there. And if a singer counts the song off where they want it, you'll hear it and you'll go with it. You'll be there. And not only that, if you've got to play to a click track or something like that, maybe you're just getting the count off from it, you hear it, you got it, you stick with it. So it really, really helps. It's very practical. This isn't just like drummer stuff. And actually, this exercise is a violinist exercise. It tunes their inner clock. Because they don't have time to worry about the time. They've got to deal with notes and intonation and reading crazy stuff and all that, right? So this is what really, really helps for that. So that's my whole piece on the time. You've heard about well, you pretty much heard about everything. So here's what I want to do. Who wants a free drum lesson? Woo! You got it, all right? What's it? What's your name?
Terry.
Gary. Bogie. Terry.
Yep.
Bogie. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Losing my ears. All right, so Gary, what kind of stuff do you like to play?
Rock and roll.
Yeah? You got a song you've been working on recently, or?
Long comments.
Yeah.
Something that everyone would know, or?
No.
Just
This
easy.
is me and you, right? Okay. So I'll tell you what. Just play something for me.
Okay.
got very good meter, very good time, it's very even. So what are you looking to improve in your playing?
Well, my left hand isn't as coordinated as I wish it was.
We got your right hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
The only people that don't have that problem, by the way, are left-handed people.
yeah, but I mean, just being able to, I've gotten to where if I mess up, I can keep going on my right side to keep the time.
There you go.
Get back into it with my
Okay.
left, but my left is my good spot.
Okay. All right. So here's, again, the exercises that I gave you.
Yeah.
Definitely help that. Again,
Yeah.
take them really, really, really slow. What I would like to hear you do is just, granted, you're incredibly on the spot here in front of an audience and all this stuff, but just try and relax a little bit. You seemed a little bit stiff.
Well, I'm trying to think of the song while I'm playing.
Yeah, okay. And again, you're on the spot.
Without hearing it.
Yeah, I totally understand it. Okay, so try and just relax a little bit and play again. Maybe just, if you can think about lightening up, maybe not hitting quite so hard, just
Yeah.
see what happens. And again, keep it in mind, I'm not saying focus completely on it,
Well, and that comes with being familiar with it and,
Yes,
having a
exactly.
feel for it,
Yes.
being in the group,
Yep.
whatever.
What is that? What is that? Yeah, it's very musical, it's cool, it's something that, all right, keep playing, start. I was like, hey, I didn't know that.
And I've just been starting to work on it, so I don't have it down mastered.
Nice. It's very even. It's really, really good. All right, cool. Give it a hand. I'll show you a couple things with my help. First thing, like I was talking about before, when you're focusing on time, you're focusing on, the quarter notes and the eighth notes and all that. And the straight eighth note feel, it can have kind of an inner dynamic to it. And I'll talk a little bit more about that later, but the eighth note groove can have a quarter note feel, or it can have a straight eighth feel. Okay? So what you were playing is very even eighths. Right? And sometimes you absolutely want that. Sly and the Family Stone. Right, Joel?
I believe so, yes.
Yes, absolutely. So Sly and the Family Stone, and it was funky and it was fantastic. But a lot of guys, they want more of an up and down thing, where you can accent the downbeats in the quarter notes, and it'll feel a lot different. It'll feel like this. See the difference? So I'm accenting that. Instead of. So work a little bit with that, and that might open up a lot of different possibilities for you. And also, it makes you relax a little bit, because if you're doing this all the time, you got to be constantly tight. If you get just tight down, that kind of thing, it'll really, really help out. So, nice job. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so, rudiments. How many of you drum students have a teacher that makes you play rudiments? How many of you drum students hate your teacher for making you play rudiments? All right, here's the thing. Rudiments, are exercises. They're, as old as man, and, they can be very mundane and incredibly boring. But they can also be incredibly useful. Okay? For instance, there's a couple of rudiments that I really love, and in your packets on your seats there's a whole chart of rudiments. But one that, and I haven't even looked at it, but may or may not be on there, is the 6-stroke roll. Okay? It starts like this. One single stroke in the right hand, double stroke left, double stroke right, single stroke left. Just like this. Together, it sounds like this. Okay. Any of you guys ever heard a song that started like this? Yeah. Anybody? Yeah, exactly. teachers that really impressed this upon me, and I kind of kept going, yeah, rudiments, schmudiments. And I said, okay, well, let me show you what you can do with these rudiments. And they proceeded to Buddy Rich me into like next week. Okay, so this is how this works. 6, you take it, you orchestrate it. So.